Talk about he don't age. He aged like milk. Right out. She said he don't age. He aged like milk. Ain't a lot left of their inner circle now. This coffee good. My head gonna be hurting later on though because I had coffee. This is my third cup of coffee this week. I'm only drinking coffee because I'm over here with you probably. You tired? You look sleepy. You want me to bring you your bread? Mama, you want me to bring you your bread?
I get
Good morning. You said so. You said you don't you don't want your bread, or you
I,
said you'll get it.
I said I get it.
Okay.
I need to call the phone company.
What you gonna call the phone company and tell them, Mama?
Cause fix give me a phone. Give
Mama,
me
your phone right there. You want a phone that you able to work better? You want me to bring you that other phone from down the hallway where you can just push one button and it'll dial the numbers for you? You look like you're going to sleep.
I am. I told you I was tired.
You tired? You want to get back in the bed? You don't want to get back in the bed, so
No,
you're
I
not
ain't getting
tired.
back in no bed. As long as it took me to get in there and get out, no way.
How long did it take you to get out the bed?
All alone.
All the morning. You want me to start folding your clothes up?
I'll fold them up. But Vivian,
Hmm?
you have to leave me alone.
You want me to leave
I
you
know
alone?
when, yeah, I need you to leave me alone. Cause I know when you get your rush on, you ready to go.
I'm not
But
rushing,
if you
Mama.
ready to go, go ahead.
I'm not going anywhere. I just asked you, did you want me to start folding the clothes up? Because I'm going to need the basket to put some more clothes in it. That's all I was saying. You can fold up the next load. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, we here. We sitting here. I'm having a cup of coffee. She's supposed to be eating her breakfast, but she says she tired, so she don't. But she don't want to get in the. She don't want to get in the bed because she just got out, and she said it took her so long to get out the bed. So she don't want to get out the bed. She don't want to get in the bed. Thank you.
I just don't like to be harassed.
We're not
I like
harassing
to
you.
be. I like to go and come when I get ready.
You gonna call? Come when you get ready. You gonna come and sit in this chair?
No, I don't. Cause if I had,
Okay.
I'd sit down over there when I can sit there.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Corinne, how you doing? Listen, y'all. I said I'm gonna have me a cup of coffee this morning and have a little conversation with my mama. Cause guess what? That's the best thing to do. Cause I might not get these memories back. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people they don't sit down and talk to their mom while they got the opportunity. I'm gonna sit down and talk to her, get all the information I can get out of her while she's still here. Y'all, listen, my mama got the best stories. She tell the best stories. Cause you be talking about. She done told me about y'all seen. I'm doing well, thank you. So if y'all seen my channel before, y'all see it's a one on there where my mom tells a story about um, the time that the Russians came to McCormick, well to Plum Branch, and I think that story just makes me. I just love her for that story. She told the doctor yesterday. She said, "Listen, if you ain't got time to stay around and listen at my stories, don't come over here." That's what she told him. She said, "If you ain't got time to listen at my stories, don't come over here." And the doctor said, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." What, you tired? I ain't gonna ask you no more.
It's
Cause
just so much I need that need doing.
what you need to do?
And First of all, I want to find my Hoka shoe.
Okay, we're gonna go in there and find your Hoka shoes.
I'll be worn up there.
Okay. Which
Yeah.
color are they?
I got the pick one of some of them.
Pink ones.
I need the one with more gray on.
Okay.
See, what was they get at me about stuff? You hung that back there. I didn't know.
Reason and look what cup I'm drinking out of. Look what I'm drinking out of.
That's my cup.
It is your cup.
I know it's
Reason to say, hey, Miss Mary. Reason. First thing gave me this cup. She's sitting over there, y'all. Across the room. You gonna wave? Y'all listen, we sit up here. Daddy in the other room. He in the other room. He in the kitchen. I don't know what Daddy talk about. He going
I
outside.
ain't seen.
Okay. All right, baby. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Y'all listen. I don't know what Daddy in there doing. He in the other room. Daddy just doing Daddy stuff. I don't know what Daddy be doing in the morning. So y'all mama is over there in the chair, half asleep. Y'all see her. And I'm not gonna fuss with her because she don't want to get back. She say she not getting in this chair, and she don't want to get in the bed. So I'm not gonna make her. Why?
Go room is just, it ain't nothing.
You ain't nobody gonna make you
No,
get
no,
in
no,
the
no,
bed.
no.
Mom, what's wrong with
No.
your hand? Do your hands like this. Let me see you do your
No.
fingers like this.
He just wants to control me.
No, let me see your fingers. Do your fingers like this. Okay, I wanted to see because it looked like your fingers were cramping up. You want me to bring you your toast?
Please do. Because you have a shit room.
Hey, bruh Jay, how are you? Hey, Uncle Claude, how you doing? Y'all, we sitting here with Mama. Monday, day, bruh Jay birthday.
Happy birthday.
You hear her talk about happy birthday. Let me get her some toast. We're gonna get her toast and get her coffee. I already did it. You want me to bring your table, your bedside table over there? Here, you put your toast. Well, it was in the paper. Move this out the way. You want to come over here and sit next to the window? You don't. Y'all, she don't want to sit next to the window. You want me to bring you your table over there to you?
I want some jelly, but the dog, you know.
Where the dogs get jelly? The dogs ain't even been in the house. Huh? They got it from up under the table. Ain't no jelly in here, Mama.
I got some.
I'm gonna go in the kitchen and look and see if I can find you some jelly. You want to go
I
find you
want
some
some
jelly?
jelly out of there. I want some molasses.
You know what? I've been looking for molasses. Which cabinet they was in?
There's a little teeny bottle up there.
Can I put this in the washing machine?
Sure, cause I was gonna wash it
Okay.
and
I don't want to move nothing unless you tell me to.
I found that last week.
I know you did.
I said that they putting out all my stuff. They ain't getting my clothes. Cause I found that the well with a pair of green.
Oops, sorry. I'm having issues, aren't I?
Well with a pair of
Y'all, sorry about that. Sorry about that. It got some green pants. I've been looking for the green pants to go with it, Mom. I told you.
The pants is solid.
I'm gonna find all your stuff.
I think I gave your pants away.
Yes, you can subscribe. You can subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm fine. I just pushed the holder over, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fine. You gonna eat your bread?
You want it?
Nope, I don't want it. I done had toast this morning. So yeah, you guys, I try to keep clothes washed up around the house, and because cleanliness is next to godliness. So I try to keep the house, especially the room that my mom stays in, and I try and keep it, really, really straight up in here because you have a lot of people coming in and out.
There's a lot of people coming in.
Well, you got a couple people coming in and out. So with people coming in and out your house, you gotta have your place straight. So yeah, I keep my mom's room extra clean, and she wants to go outside today, but it's kind of chilly out there. So I don't know.
Kind of cold.
It is cold outside. So I don't want her outside when it's real cold, you guys. Because you going outside when it's cold. And she was in the hospital. She had pneumonia. You had pneumonia? Ain't that what the doctor said? You had pneumonia? So, yeah, because they said she had pneumonia and they thought she had COVID, I ain't letting her go outside. And y'all listen, the pollen down here is ridiculous. For it to be so windy and cold down here, y'all, the pollen is on extra blast. My car is green. I drive a black car. My car is actually green. So, yeah, that's how crazy it is. So, it's just so funny outside today. You right. That pollen ridiculous, ain't it? So, it's a couple of things I have to do today. So I came in. I wanted to make sure I get her up, make sure she's, ready to kind of, until the folks come in to give her the bath and everything. I had to make sure that she was up and ready. And then I have to go. I have to go and get my medicine. So I have to go to Augusta today. I have to go to Augusta because I didn't have my medicine this week, y'all. And when I don't go without when I go without my medicine for a week, it's not a good look. Not a good look. So I gotta go to Augusta. I gotta go get my medicine. So I'll be riding to Augusta today. And then I got some personal other stuff that I gotta take care of for my father. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Thank you. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to make sure I get everything taken care of the day that I need to get taken care of. Then I also still have to go to work. So I have to go to the gas station. I'm going to get it. I am going to get it because like I said, I missed my shot this week. Um, but I am my last thing I'm going to do. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work, y'all. Not that I want to. But I'm on the schedule. So I go down there and I'm only doing like 2 hours. So it ain't a long time. 2 or 3 hours. That's just long enough for me to go and do the stuff like the schedules for the store. And I got to do the schedules, the menu, and the payroll. Other than that, I'm chill. Uncle Claude, how you been doing, baby? I'm glad to see that you coming around, doing what you do. I think you got my number. If you need me, you can call me anytime you need me. And I'm around. I ain't doing nothing but hanging out with the mother. I'm hanging out with the mother and the father. Because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So life is love and love is life, y'all. I tell y'all the truth is this. I tell y'all the truth is this. Mama.
I'm listening right here.
What else you got going on today?
Everything.
You got everything going on?
Anything and everything. You know what? I ask for stuff and I don't never get it.
Well, what you want?
I asked for some bananas.
We ain't got no bananas in there, but I'll bring you some. What else you need me to buy
Ricky
you?
said it was some grapes in there. I asked,
It is some grapes in there.
and I didn't get none of them.
You want some grapes? I did. I do have grapes in there.
Yeah.
And what else you want?
I may was not want nothing.
I do have grapes in there because I got grapes in there. You too, Kimberly. You too. So what kind of grapes you want? We got grapes. What else? I need to figure out what you want on the shopping list this week. I gotta figure out what you want on the shopping list. You want bananas,
I told her I want
grapes, and
bananas.
cantaloupe. What else you bought?
I told you I wanted a couple of pair of new drawers.
Okay, some new underwear. Okay,
And I want to see if I can find some watermelon. I might not can find none over there
watermelon. I got you.
in the right place, but might find a old sappy piece somewhere.
All right, watermelon, cantaloupe, grapes, some new underwear, and bananas. You want some hey Shells, how you today, baby? Do you want some lettuce? There's some lettuce in there.
Look at this old.
That lettuce is not old. I just bought that lettuce. I just bought lettuce. And I got celery in there. You want some celery? Do you want me to get some tuna fish? You want me to make tuna fish for tuna fish sandwiches or tuna fish and crackers? Or do you want me to get chicken and do chicken salad? Mama,
I hear you.
you want me to do chicken for chicken salad or you want me to do tuna fish?
No. I'll get what I want, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I really don't want anything because I done ate so much of everything else that I just don't want it.
You don't want to eat nothing? You don't want to eat nothing until it's time to eat. Then all of a sudden you be like, bring me some food. Meow, meow, meow. Bring it to me. Meow, meow, meow.
I got it.
You look like you sleepy.
That pill made me sleep.
What pill? That Benadryl. Well, you was the one who wanted the Benadryl. The doctor, I asked the doctor, and the doctor said, yeah, you can have a Benadryl. You said,
That's
give me a
good.
Benadryl so I can get some. No, you said, give me an amphetamine so I can get me some good night's sleep.
It making me sleepy, but where I want to sleep that I can't sleep there.
You said you can't sleep now?
Yeah, I can sleep now. I feel good. I feel better. I just need to lay down.
Do you want to lay down or don't you?
I don't want to lay down because if I lay down too long. And if I stay up too long. Ain't nothing satisfying me.
Ain't nothing satisfying you? Oh. Hey, Kimberly. Good morning. Hey, Belia. Mama sitting over there in the chair. She half sleep, but half up. She say she want to go to sleep, but she want to get up. But she can't figure out which one she want to do. So what I'm doing is I came in here. I said I'm gonna go live a little bit while I do a little bit of everything. I'm about to get ready. I'm gonna start cleaning up her room, start sweeping and stuff.
My room ain't dirty.
Hey, no, Mama, did I say your room dirty?
No.
I gotta keep the floor swept. People come in here with their dirty shoes on their feet, so you gotta sweep the floor, right? And then I got a Swiffer, cause like it looked like you spilled some water on the floor, and Daddy stepped in it with his shoes. Didn't he step in it with his
I
shoes?
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No, you ain't. Mama, what you saying?
I'm just getting ugly this morning.
Don't get ugly. You fine. You just as blessed as you want to be.
I want to see where them dogs at.
The dog's outside. Didn't you see the dogs last night? Yes, you did. Boy,
Yeah, I
dog
saw
came
him
in the
last
house.
night, but I ain't saw him this morning. I heard him out there barking like they was yesterday. But I ain't seen Kitty either.
Kitty out front. Kitty says she had to disappear in the woods while boy dog was out running around. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it is so funny when you see. Okay, so we got a dog, we got a dog, we got a cat, we got three dogs. We got three dogs and a cat, and the cat decided she was gonna leave for a little while because the dogs got out. That cat said, "I'm not playing with you." That cat, y'all, I'm telling y'all, that cat left. That cat was gone. That cat showed up this morning for breakfast. That cat said, "I seen that dog like 4 times. Every time we put that dog back in the fence, that dog got out and kept coming to the front door like, hey, I'm coming to see where my mom's at."
That cat was a trip, though.
Listen, this a big fat black cat. I don't know. I don't know where this cat came from. I don't know where this cat came from, Shells. This cat just showed up out of nowhere as a kitten, and then his tail fell off. Half his tail fell off. But he just stayed around here, and Mama started feeding the cat, and the cat loved Mama. That cat loved Mama to life and back. It's a pretty black cat with green eyes. And Kitty just keeps showing up. Kitty said, "I know when dinner time comes." And I came up, was it yesterday, Mama? And the cat was playing with, had found him a mouse, had went out hunting. He was tearing that fat mouse up. He found a mouse. He was out there, pat, 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 pat. You say you sick of Marley? Listen, this little cat, I don't know where that cat go. That cat be over there in the field. Go across the,
Go out there.
he go across the street in the field. He be in the field over there in the woods everywhere. Then the cat come back. Rodney, what's up?
On the corner.
He be on the corner.
He go in the corner with the field out there with a tree at.
He go to a corner of the field with an oak tree at.
No,
Okay.
for the pine tree.
Pine tree. Okay.
Next thing you know, he back out there in the yard.
He is. He back out there looking crazy.
He looking crazy.
That cat be looking crazy. That cat was, y'all listen, that cat was like patty pat 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 to that mouse. And I don't even think it was a mouse. I think it was just a fat mole. I think that's what it was, Mom, mole. Because they have moles down here too. You know the things that burrow under the ground? They blind and they look like mice. Because they look like fat mice. And they'll go and dig them up. And I think that's what it was. So what I do is I come in the morning, I sit down, I have a cup of coffee with her. And I said, while I'm sitting down having a cup of coffee with Mama and getting some stuff done, and I'm just gonna have a conversation with y'all. I said I might as well. So I try to keep her areas straight. Well, how these pants get over there? I just washed these. You put them over there, Boo Boo?
Nope, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know.
I probably put them over there.
I ain't putting nothing nowhere because, hey, you don't nothing move by itself. And I ain't
You right. You know what?
I ain't moving.
You know what, though?
I'm
I'm gonna tell you what probably happened to him. Daddy probably put them over there by accident yesterday. Like, because they were sitting on the chair. He probably put them over there. Listen, and everybody still talking about me losing weight. Honey, it is hard. It's hard because sometimes I be like, I don't want to be eating, but it is what it is. You got to make sure that you eat and eat well. And I eat funny because I'm here with Mama. So whereas I used to eat a lot of salads and stuff, I don't eat a lot of salads no more. I eat a. You right, Mama. I do get tired of salads. So I'm gonna change the covers on your bed today. What you say? You don't care what I do? You know you got one sock on. You want me to put the other sock on? We'll wait and put the other sock on you. But yeah, I try to make sure her bed is changed and make sure the sheets and stuff all clean. Cause don't nobody want to be on a dirty bed. Who want to be on a dirty? You right, a dirty pissy bed. Who want to be on it? Nobody. Nobody. Mama, where you get this from? Was this on your bed last night? This one ain't been on your bed. This one ain't been on the bed. I think you just had stuff folded up under there. Huh?
I didn't have nothing.
No, I'm not saying you personally. I'm just saying.
You know what? I want the banana now.
Mama ain't got a banana now.
What did you have?
Oh, let me go get you some grapes. We want to get you some grapes right now. Good morning, Scamola. Good morning.
It's ain't cold.
From where? You calling from where?
What do they want?
Oh, no, no thank you. We don't want any. No thank you. We don't want any. Have a good day. Be blessed. Okay, yeah, I do. I don't want any. I don't want any. Thank you.
What they talking about?
Nothing. Talking about you don't know the reason for my call yet. I don't need to know the reason. I don't want any. We told them we didn't want none.
They couldn't get in.
Exactly. Exactly, Mama. We don't care less about what they want.
Yo, you ain't told me you want to hurt you.
You right about that. What you looking at, Daddy? What you say? He don't know. Oh, Karamo. You looking at Karamo, Mama.
I ain't got nothing.
He looking out the thing.
I ain't looking at nothing.
You ain't looking at nothing.
He's great to do.
Are they?
But I could eat him.
You can eat them. Okay, I'm gonna move this over in the corner.
I don't know where the bag is down
That's the thing that they supposed to put on this bed. So when we have to pull you up, you know what I'm saying? That's what this is. What you do is we lay this under you, and you know how they always talk about you need a pull sheet. You need a pull sheet. This is what this is, a pull sheet.
That's what they want. They just want somebody to buy all this shit. That's all. Come on. They just want somebody to buy all this shit. That's all.
Not nobody had no. You good? We good.
Who's gonna take time and put my hand behind so much on that back?
I do. I'll put you on there.
Oh yeah. I don't know all this stuff. That just makes you look like you're an invalid and stuff.
You not an invalid. Cause you got more sense than I got half the time, sure. You do. Shoot, you got more sense than I got half the time. I don't know who keep flipping this time. I know who did it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Kitty did this. Kitty ain't do this. The nurse did this. I know who did that. They always tie the thing all up around your bed and stuff like it's crazy.
Oh, they think somebody gonna steal everything.
Who gonna steal something?
They trying to make sure you don't get it.
Is that what they doing?
Yeah. That's what trying to see what they gonna steal.
Ain't nobody stealing that, is there?
Me and Bojo used to talk about that all the time. Bojo really a big time. You know, picture on the TV.
Really?
Yeah. People, I can drop, I can get. We be talking about stuff. These people scared of you. That's why they keep doing stuff. They ain't got no kids. Then I thought I wanted an egg this morning.
I got a boiled egg in there if you want one.
Is it cold?
It's a little chilly. I mean, it's not cold cold. You want to put it in the microwave?
I can eat it, but I don't want it anymore.
Huh?
I can eat it, but I don't really want it.
So do you want the egg or don't you want the egg?
Yeah.
It's a boiled egg.
I know you told me about the time.
What you want on it?
A
Salt,
little
pepper,
mayonnaise.
salt, pepper.
Little mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise on the egg?
What's wrong with it?
What you want me to make a deviled egg? I ain't got no pickles.
It's really difficult with
You ain't got no pickles in it.
and we all ready for it.
I'll go in there and see if I can find some. I gotta let that dry off anyway. Excuse me, Dad.
You left me down, you left me hanging. The kids can say you left me hanging this morning.
I ain't leave you hanging this morning. I'm going to do your egg. What you want me to do, like a little deviled egg?
That's put that mayonnaise and put it on a piece of bread.
You want on a piece of bread? So y'all, what I'm doing is, I try to do everything she want me to do. I think that's what she want, an egg sandwich. She, so it's kind of hard because I'm coming between. Y'all just don't understand. It's kind of hard because when you're coming from one house to another, because I'm definitely coming from my house to her house, back to my house to her house, it's kind of hard. And trying to keep everything, like I said, straight between her house and my house. I come in, I wash clothes, I make sure she has food to eat. I make sure that the dogs are fed, the cat fed. I make sure she and my dad have food to eat. And again, like I said, I'm also in the process of trying to make sure their bills are paid, and along with dealing with her doctor's appointments. So, yeah. So, and it's hard when she says she wants something, because I don't know exactly what it is she wants. Whereas, like sometimes it could be like, she'll say, I want an egg sandwich. And then they'll be like, oh no, but I didn't want it like that. So that's how it is, y'all. Oh, thank you, Uncle Carl. Thank you. Listen, that's my boo-boo. They my boo-boos. And people that know me and know how I feel about my parents, they'll tell you. She don't play when it comes to them too. She gonna do what she gotta do. Mama, do you want me to slice the egg? Do you want me to slice the egg and put it in the bread? Okay. And you said just mayonnaise? Just mayonnaise, right? So I'm trying to do what I can do. I'm trying to do what I can do, y'all. I love that lady. I do. I spent the night over here with her the other night, y'all. I slept on the little teeny recliner. I stayed on that little teeny recliner all night. I was like this. Mommy, you want to bake sweet potato today? Huh? Not right now, but later on. Do you want to bake sweet potato? For dinner? I'm just gonna put it on the bread and just stick the lid on. So y'all, she think it's two Vivians, and she thinks that there's another Vivian being held underground by these white men, and the white men are making her count money. That's what she's telling the doctor, that there's another Vivian, and she don't understand where the other Vivian is. And I got a sister and a brother, but I don't want to, put my sister's business out there. But my brother-in-law is not feeling well, and so which means that my sister's unable to come over and help. And also, my dad is starting to go through dementia too. So, thus, I'm handling a lot of things on my own, but it's okay. I'm surprised they ain't arguing. So I'm gonna try and see if this will satisfy her. It probably will. She gonna eat probably half of it. No, she gonna just bite part of it. She gonna make a face about it. But it's okay. I find myself wasting more food than I do, you know. I find myself wasting more food because her taste buds are weird. But I did find something that she likes. She likes annihilators, y'all. Them chewy annihilators. Mommy, you want me to cut your sandwich in half? Daddy, I gotta go to work in about an hour. I know you want to get out the house. I gotta go get my medicine later on. So I'll probably get my medicine, go down and run to Augusta to get my medicine before I come back from work. But I'm gonna try and get everything. I'm trying to get my get the laundry done and get her bed changed before I go. My father trying to get out the house, y'all. But I won't let him out right now. He gotta stay here. If he can be back in. Daddy, if you can go and be back in an hour, you gotta be back by 11:30. It's 10:20 right now. If you can go and be back by 11:30, you can't come back at 11:35. It gotta be 11:30, cause I gotta go to work. If you can go and come back by then, I'm good. Can you go and be back by then?
Today's a crash day, right?
Today is a trash day. I would wait till tomorrow.
Mm.
If I were you, I'd wait till tomorrow and do trash.
Right.
Because tomorrow's Saturday and I'll be off tomorrow. You'll have more time to go do trash.
Make every move count.
Yep, that's why I said make every move count. What you doing? You trying to turn your TV channel? Here, that's the phone. Give me that. Here, this is what you want. That's the telephone. Here.
I thought you told me that.
That's the remote control to the TV, boo-boo.
If you ain't able to leave the thing alone,
I haven't bothered anything, boo. I put that phone in when I answered it just now. What you looking at? Nothing and everything.
I ain't looking at nothing. There's nothing.
Okay, boo-boo.
Boy, we got you all happy this morning. So,
You want your brush? You gonna brush your hair? You not gonna brush your hair? Do you need me to brush your hair? Okay. You eating that sandwich like it's pretty darn good. You're eating that sandwich like it's pretty darn good. I'm gonna go get the rest of the clothes out the dryer.
I want my Hooker shoe.
I'm gonna find your shoe, Mama. I gotta find it though. I don't know where your shoe at.
That's all right, I find it.
You'll find it yourself, okay?
At least I'm gonna try.
You find everything else. You know what? We're missing a set of sheets. Yeah, we are. Because I got 3 sets of sheets. It's a gray set, then it's another gray, weird color gray set, and then these sets right here. What color is this? You know what color this is? Huh? Apricot? Oh, rust. All right, so there's rust colored sets. And I'm trying to do, I think I put it on, maybe I did. You going to church on Sunday?
So,
You not. You say that now. Then you gonna end up, let's go to church. I think I put these on wrong, didn't I? I put it on wrong. That was smart of me.
I think you can talk the whole time here again.
Well, you don't want me to talk to you?
Oh, wait a minute, I'm going to talk. So I'm saying that to say this. You don't want me to talk.
Who? You can talk as all you want to.
But you talking,
Ain't nobody told you you can't talk.
sometimes answering yourself.
I do answer myself. Who I'm supposed to answer?
And
Who stopped you from talking? Didn't I tell you you can talk whenever you want to? Huh? You can talk whenever you want to, say whatever you want to say, and I let you, don't I?
them balls need to be out of that bed so I can be able to out of there when I get ready. That thing's holding my legs up and hurt my legs.
It holds you in the bed.
Yeah, it hurt my face.
Well, you know why? I'm gonna tell you why I think.
Call them balls on there.
You know why the bar's on there? Because we have to be careful and make sure that, and I know that you not planning on falling. I know you're not planning on sliding out the bed, but you know, you might end up sliding out the bed.
Everybody got their doubts about me.
I just don't want you to hurt yourself.
I'm not
I don't want you to end up in the hospital.
half the time.
And I know you don't want to end up in the hospital. Shoot, you keep talking about you don't want to go back to the cemetery. Well, guess what? If you fall and break a hip, guess where you're going to end up at? In the cemetery. And I know you don't like that place. I know you hate that place. So I'm trying to keep you out that cemetery place, right? I am. So I might as well keep you home as much as possible, as long as possible. Ain't that right? That ain't right. Where you want to go? You want to leave? You want to go stay at a nursing home?
I'm in the nursing home now. Anyway.
You not in the nursing home. You in the mama's home. You at home. You don't want to go live in a nursing home, do you? I don't want you in a nursing home. I don't want you in a nursing home. You right. Everything. Clocks. Everything.
Then you talking about someone with egg, nice like it is.
You say it's nice like it is? You got egg on your shirt. You gonna get that piece of egg off your shirt? You say probably. So y'all, there's some flooring in my mom's room. My dad and I put this flooring down. He did an okay job. So I told Daddy he got to 11:30. It's gonna take him to 11:30 to get out the house. It's gonna take Daddy till 11:30 to get out the house. My father's so slow. He in there, he just like, he in there talking about good morning. Mom, this scam people calling. He on there talking about good morning. He don't hang that phone up and go on and do what he gonna do. You want some cereal? You want to bring you some cereal? What kind of cereal do you want to eat? No, I'm talking about for next week.
You know, we never been in no hurry about doing that.
Well, he gonna be in a hurry this morning. If he ain't back by 11:30, he gonna be short messing around with me. I'm gonna call the police on him like you do.
Oh, we don't want to come and see like this, folks.
You right about that. Oh, these police around here don't do nothing, do they?
Suck.
They so bad.
They act like they still talking when they get to you.
Yeah, last Friday, this time the police was here, wasn't they? Tracy called me. She's like, Viv. I was like, what? She was like, I talked to the police. I said, what police? She said, Mom and Daddy's house. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
He stopped bothering me.
He don't mean to, Mama. He don't mean to bother you.
But he needs to stop saying all this stuff about me.
He don't mean to.
Yeah, he do too.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he do.
We
because
do.
he hadn't got me to say it.
Huh? You said if he hadn't meant it, he wouldn't have said it. Okay.
He mean well, but
He tries. He
just
tries.
needs to, he just needs to be corrected. He couldn't win back in.
You wanna sit in that chair over there by the window? You wanna look out? You don't wanna look out the window? Okay. You look like you sleepy.
I'm all right.
Okay. But I want you to stay up today.
I'm gonna stay up. I told you that one pill. I'm like, you sleep all day long.
What? That Benadryl? That lady said it might. That's why I started out to get it to you.
Hey, that's gonna hurt you.
But you said you wanted a Benadryl, so I gave it to you. I ain't gonna give you no more this week.
You worry about it, too. I ain't worried about it.
I know you ain't. You ain't got to worry about getting another Benadryl this week. I know that much. All right, so I mopped the floor, and I got the clothes out to dry. I'm gonna go ahead and fold those up, and I'm gonna try and get your bed together. Just in case you got here. Mom,
I'm listening.
so you said the Hoka shoes?
Yeah. Didn't I hear Kitty holler?
Kitty should be hopping. Kitty already been fed this morning, Mom.
I didn't say she didn't have it. I said she was hollering.
What she said? Yeah. Let me look out the door and see if I see it. She at the door just talking, Mama. She at the door talking. That's all that is. Kitty at the door talking. Kitty, y'all, Kitty at the door talking. Kitty at the door talking about, come on, open the door, let me in. Kitty can't come in the house, though. You finished with this? Okay. Kitty don't come in the house. And Kitty knows she don't come in the house.
I don't think she gonna come in anyway.
I think Kitty want to come in and play.
She ain't playing with nobody.
Kitty want to come in and play with you.
She don't want to come in and play with me.
She want to come in and talk to you. Kitty come in and Kitty be looking at Mom and talk about, who, me? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make so much noise. You don't want no more coffee? You through with it? Okay, I'll put it in the kitchen. You better go on. You got about
She ain't got nothing because she's just
yeah. You better hurry up. While you standing there, you losing time. Hurry up. Thank you. So you better hurry up. Ain't that right wrong? That's right. Now, do you want that blanket and the soft one on your bed?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Hmm. She probably is getting the dogs. Because I'm telling you, Kitty got out of here yesterday. Kitty gone. That dog was out. Kitty was gone. We ain't even know how the dog got out. That dog was out. Running around in the yard. Hmm? Who, Kitty? You right about that. As long as they know where their food come from, they ain't going nowhere. Look at Daddy. Daddy's so daggone slow. He's slow like molasses. Look at this. He just slow. Stay in that phone for it.
He's probably, he has money.
How you marry a man so slow? As fast as you are? Y'all, these things right here are wonderful. If you got a baby or excuse me, a place that you want to keep clean or whatever, these are Oiko Tex. I got these. They come in packs of 2 from Amazon. Like, if you got a baby and stuff, these things right here works wonderful. Or like you want to put them under a surface to keep the surface like dry and clean. These things are great. And it's like they're leak proof. It's like this part, it's not plastic. It's like cloth on both sides, but it keep your bed from getting wet. So I gotta get some Jello today, cause we ain't got no Jello in there. You know that? And I know you want it now later, huh? Mom, you want it now later or chewing gum? Neither one. You sleepy? You want to get to bed? You ain't gotta get in the bed. You can sit right there. Or if you want to, you can come sit in this chair. It's more comfortable. You want to come sit in this chair? It's more comfortable. Mom, you want to sit in this chair? It's more comfortable. You want to stay in that chair? Okay.
I'll move when I get ready.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Finish making your bed up. I'm not going to tuck the feet in because I know you don't like the feet tucked in. Because you like to pull your feet out and stuff. So I won't do the hospital forms. It is hot in here.
I didn't tell you not to open the door.
Huh?
I didn't tell you not to open the door.
The door open, but it's still kind of chilly. I mean, hot in here. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this comforter over here, and I'm gonna put your soft comforter, your soft blanket on the bed. Okay. We'll wait till the night to put this on. Okay. Look at you sitting up here going to sleep. Seattle, Washington. Who you know in Seattle, Washington? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Who is Stella Washington, West Virginia?
Now, I don't know who city out of Washington. They ain't on nothing. They hung up. But now I hung up on them. Somebody got hung up on y'all. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that we keep everything neat and tidy around her. Um, I don't want her to end up back in a hospital with an infection, you know, because she had cellulitis. So I don't want her to end up in a hospital with no infection. So I try and keep everything neat and tidy around my mom and everything.
Stop talking so much.
Um,
Oh, I talk.
I'm getting on your nerves.
So much.
Ooh, I know you ain't just tell me to stop talking.
I sure did.
All that talking you be doing, you sleepy? I'm in your. Can I go in the in the den? I mean in the living. I mean the living room and look for your shoes now. We go in the living room and look for your shoes now.
I sure can let me know that go somewhere.
All right, so here your blanket and everything. Your bed is made up, so you got a clean bed to get in. You say you finished with this coffee, right? I gotta go get your wipes. You got medium gloves, large gloves. Chucks. Extra chuck. Underwear. Towels and wash rags ready for bath. I need to tell her. I need to send Tina a note to tell her to order some extra gloves too. You got plenty of wipes. I'll text Tina and tell her to the gloves. We got one, two. Well, we got no gloves. She need the gloves next week. Gloves next week. So y'all, that's what I do. That's the life of Vivian. And that's what I do during the morning. I try to get here in the AM. Take care of all of this stuff in the AM. So my cousin, my cousin, she's so organized. So she told me, she's like, you need to get this little, she said you need to have something to have all mama immediate stuff in. So when we say her immediate, okay, so first off, y'all, we emptied out this room. You took everything out except mama's sewing table, her sewing machine, and a cabinet, chest of drawers. And so, and we got a little chair, one of her sewing chairs. So I told my daddy, I said, I'm not gonna be sitting in no wheelchair or on a pot chair or whatever. I said, we need something for mama to sit in that's comfortable. So I found this little recliner chair on Amazon. It was like $200 or less. So we got this for her. She's able to come over here and sit in here, or I'm able to sit in here. Like the other night, I slept in this chair. Oh, look, she's I can't get her out that chair. I'm gonna see her. So this chair right here, actually, I slept in this chair the other night. I say it's not comfortable to sleep in, but it is. So we got this. I'm gonna tell you everything I did for my mom when she was in the hospital to get her ready to come out of the hospital. I had new flooring. Me and my dad put down new flooring. I got this little cubicle dresser thing from Walmart. It was like $48 to put her clothes in. And the reason I did that was because I didn't want her to hurt herself on a drawer. And she pulls them out. She takes everything out. She doesn't mess with the chest drawer, but she does the dresser thing. So it makes it easier that if she pulls it out, it takes everything out. I don't have to worry about that falling on her foot, breaking her foot. Because it's soft, you know. So, and I just got like her essential clothes in it. So I got that, and then we put flooring in that, and then I bought this little Rubbermaid thing from Walmart, and I bought this little Rubbermaid 3-drawer thing with a little drawer. And what we do with that is, she was. So what we do with that is we put like all her little essential stuff, you know, like body wash, and they send these little toothbrush things that you put toothpaste or you put mouthwash on them, and they can use these to swab off their gums and stuff. Cleanser, nothing in here. It's more in the trash. And like all her cleansers, then zinc oxide to make sure we have to put this on her booty to make sure, you know, she don't get diaper rash. Destiny. Now before they brought that stuff, I actually bought Destiny because I wasn't playing that. I don't want nothing to happen to my mother. And then her lotions. I got some lotions and some creams in here. So, and then her comb and brush. And you know, for her teeth, and got her teeth and things of that nature in here. And her chapsticks. So I keep all of that stuff, lotions and Vaselines. And we only keep one of each one of these up on top. This is good for also absorbing. So I got all that kind of stuff on top. And then on the inside, I got all the extra stuff. Like, now, one thing about my parents, with my father, he's finding it hard to dial phone numbers, so he doesn't remember my phone number, and he doesn't remember the phone number of my sister, my brother, and things of that nature. So I have to make a card with the numbers on it. I just turned around backwards so y'all can see the numbers, but I have to make a card with important numbers on it, written real big, so my daddy can see it. So that that's what this piece of board is. It got the phone numbers on it, so my daddy can see it. So if something going on, he can dial it. Like sometimes he'll dial my sister's number, and my sister will text me and say, "Daddy calling me. He looking for you," and I'll be at work, and then I'll call back to the house. That type of thing. Oops. Sorry, Mama. Sorry. So that's the kind of thing I do. Then in this drawer right here, we keep all her extra wound care stuff. Like if she got like a wound on her leg or whatever, we keep wound care cleaner, extra gloves, extra wipes, um, extra Vaseline, extra cleanser, and stuff like that. We keep all of that stuff down in here. So that's what I do, y'all. That's the way I'm trying to organize Mama's space, um, so that she can be comfortable and that it can be comfortable to people. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Hey, Christina, how are you? So that's what I do. I try to organize her space like that so it can be comfortable to her and to people that's coming in that's working with her. Um, the worst thing is going into a space trying to do stuff and you don't know it out in that. God, that is the hardest thing. And it makes it good for me when people call me and I'm not here. They'll say, "Hey, we're asking your dad where's the additional briefs," and I can tell them if you open the cat closet door right there. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, how are you, sweetheart? I can say they're right there. You know, and where her socks. Her socks are in the top middle drawer. Um, where her pajama pants in the bottom right drawer. So it makes it easier. Um, we got a trash can with a lid and we got a trash can with a lid and you know, additional bags that we keep in here just for her stuff. We got um, wash basket just for her stuff. And I'm telling y'all, you gotta keep. That's the only way you're gonna keep it organized. I promise y'all. Like I'm sitting down right now, but when I come in, from the time I walk in the house to the time I leave, I'm usually up moving and doing stuff. Um, Baby, we all go through depression. I can name at least two people in here right now that's in this room besides at least me. I'm a bipolar depressive, and I know it's at least one other person in here that will tell you. But we all go through things. We all go through things. But guess what? You got to keep going every day. And um, my Judy's in here. The one thing that that they have been telling me is make sure I take my medication, and I have been. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do in reference to my medicine for the last week, except I didn't take my Ozempic shot. I will be doing that. Going to get that today. We gotta do what we gotta do, y'all. Does it get hard? Heck yeah, it get hard. Is it tough? Yeah, it's tough. But you gotta keep going. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I pray so much. You know, I always understood what it meant to do prayer, but when they say pray without ceasing, I am learning. I am learning that I had to learn to pray without ceasing. Y'all, listen. My mother, she talks about the other Vivian that's underground, that's being held captive by some white men, that's making her count money. Um, I pray about my sister and my sister's situation. Um, my brother's in the DMV. I pray about him. My brother, my brother had a hip replacement because he was hit by a car. So yeah, listen, y'all. I understand about depression, but you know what? Right now, I'm at a point that I can't allow that to define me. I can't allow that to get me down. I really can't. I really can't. I can't allow circumstances to stop me. I just gotta keep moving forward. Does it get hard? Heck yeah, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Mama, can I use some of your lotion? I knew you wouldn't, but I thought I'd ask anyway. So she's sitting over there. Oh, this lotion ain't got no smell to it. That's good. I hate lotion to a whole bunch. Well, I like smelly lotion, but I don't like, yeah, I wouldn't like to put no lotion with no smells on today, right now. You looking like you so sleepy. You not? Okay. Can I lay in your bed? You don't even care.
Whatever you want, I don't care.
You don't even care. Shells, that's what I'm talking about. We don't even get the chance to be fully depressed. You don't get the chance. All you can do is keep going forward, keep moving forward. That's all you can do. And you right. You right about that. You right. Sometimes, um, when you got a lot of stuff going on, you have to sit back. So, like I said, one of my self-care things to do today, I am definitely going to get my medicine down in Augusta. I ain't got no other choice. Monday, I had the barber come to the house. He came to cut Mama's hair because she wanted her hair cut. I said, bruh, since you down here, I'm going to get you cut everybody's hair. He cut my hair, my father's hair. So that's what we had to do, y'all. Um, it's about doing what you got to do to handle your business. This is part of my self-care, too. Just sitting down, having a talk with y'all, you know. Um, I had to do what I have to do, you know. When it comes to moms, you don't get a chance to get depressed. Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard when you right there and they don't remember you. It's hard. Um, it's hard when they're being negative towards you and cussing you out. It's hard. You just gotta remember, it's not them. Um, do I cry? Yeah, I cry, but I don't cry when I hurt. When I go home, I take a deep breath and I decompress. Um, Talking to my therapist, guess what? She say, if you have to take a puff and go to sleep, do what you do. If you gotta have a glass of wine, have a glass of wine and go to sleep. Just don't blame yourself. Just don't take it personally. Do what you gotta do so that when you come back to deal with her, you're not frustrated. When you deal with, when I deal with my mom and my dad, um, I have to sometimes separate the two because, she wants to argue, he wants to argue, and they want to argue at each other. And so, I have to separate the two, where it's like, baby, go to your room. Let her sit here for a second and decompress. And then if they want to continue, I might have to walk away. Um, I've had to call my aunt to help me de-escalate situations. Um, I have a good little support system for the most part. And those of you who are here that know me, that I've called and talked to, I thank you so much for just being a sounding board for me. Um, yeah, it gets hard, but it is what it is. You gotta, you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving forward. Um, when she decides that she wants to get up, y'all listen. If I could share camera footage with y'all, I would. Her getting up out the bed in the middle of the night. Um, so I'd be so scared she's gonna fall on the floor and break her hip. That's why we have hospital grills to keep her in the bed. Because she can keep out the bed. And this is a new hospital bed with the grills that go in further from the top to the bottom. Last week, she can get around. The beach can't get around it, so it frustrates me. Um, so that's what we have to do. I had another young lady that was working with me. She told me it was more than she could deal with, but it was a little bit more because at the time Mom was less mobile because she was just getting out of the hospital. But I think that I might ask her to come back because she might be able to do a little bit more because Mom is more able to move now. The thing is, you just gotta give her time. See, that's the big issue with dementia. You can't rush them. You are on a time schedule. They are not. Their time is not your time. Their time is not your time. Their time schedule and your time schedule don't ever match up. I can promise you that. So if you're in a hurry, don't come. If you are in a hurry, do not go to be with them because they not gonna move until they ready to move. And you gotta give them that space of freedom. But if you are on a time schedule, a time crunch, you gotta have some alternative decisions. You gotta think that they're making a decision for themselves. Uh, that's why she said she don't want to get out that shit. I'm also like this. Let her sit there and sleep. It's not hurting her, and it's not hurting me. So I let her sit there and sleep. She's fine right there next to you. She's not falling out. She's not going anywhere. I let her sit there and sleep. And sometimes you feel like crying, Christina. Just cry. Baby, I cry all the time. But guess what? I keep moving. I keep moving. Um, I'm surprised I'm not crying. All of the folks that usually come and visit me, they know. When I say I'm surprised I'm not crying, they know why I say that. God, I love my mama. I love my baby. And I just want the best for them. And I'm doing what I can do. I'm doing the best I can do right now in the situation that I'm in. You're right. It's a release. Ooh, crying is a release. Um, but I'm doing the best I can do right now in the situation that I'm in with my parents. Y'all, I work. All the money I make, guess where it goes? All the money I make goes to caregiving for my parents. Caregiving for my parents. For those of you who know, I had to buy my mom and dad a stove. That was $700, almost $800. Um, Caregivers, $10 to $12 an hour. Um, then, you know, I had this weird electric bill. I had to pay that off. $1,200. Water bill. I had a pipe that burst in my house. $500. Y'all, guess what? I'm still moving forward. I'm still doing my hustle. I'm still doing what I gotta do. Luckily, I did 4 sets of taxes. 3 of the people paid me. One of the persons asked me, could they wait till they get their tax money back? Then the other guy, I got to do some more paperwork for him. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I got a couple of side hustles. I have to, because I have to side hustle to make sure I have money to take care of her and her needs. I'm gonna do pictures, but I'm doing it in the evening, so I'm doing it at a time I can come get her in the bed, and she'll be already settled by the time I go to do the pictures. So I got a job doing that. Yeah. And then by the time I go and do that and come back, I'll still be able to, check on her. So that works out well. Um, so that's where and then also by me going out and taking pictures, that gives me a time to, be with other people and be out of my particular situation. You know what I'm saying? Out of the caregiving mode. I'm not in the caregiving mode. It's a work mode, but it's not a work mode because it's a party atmosphere. And so I get to dress pretty and dance and talk to people and things of that nature. So that works out well. Um, I just tell y'all, if you are a caregiver, do have to take time. And many people on here have told me, take time for yourself. You must take time for yourself. I always say, take time for yourself. Because if you don't take time for yourself, I promise you will crash and burn. And I don't want to be in a position where I am just thank you so much. Thank you, Vibrant. Thank you, Vibrant. I appreciate that. My thing is, I don't want to crash and burn. That's number one. Number two, um, I don't want to be in a position where I am so tired and run down and frustrated to where if my mom is not feeling her best that day, um, I don't want to be in a position where if my mom's not feeling her best that day, acting out, that I lose it on her because I'm frustrated. And that can happen if you're not in the best place you can be. So I just tell you, that's the best thing to do. Make sure you woosah. You gotta woosah. Yeah. Like she just told me, you talking too much. If I wasn't in the best place, I'd be like, you talking too much. But I can't do that. And you're right, Vibrant. There are resources, and you do have to dig. Here in South Carolina, in the area I am, there's a place called Upper Savannah on the aging. Um, I'm in the process of filling out paperwork for them because they have what they call respite care. And that's something that also, as a caregiver, a home caregiver, that you have to look into respite care. From what I understand, I might qualify for 36 months where they would have somebody either come into the home and do caregiving with her. Where, like, say for instance, if I want to go on a vacation for 4 or 5 days, they'll have somebody that comes to their home. They'll pay for somebody to come into the home for 24 hours, or I could put her in a I'll answer it, Mama. I don't know who this is. Hello? It's one of them weird ones where the people sound like we need to talk. She's still asleep. But yeah, respite care. I can get respite care up to twice a year. They're also trying to qualify my father because of his dementia. But I ain't trying to do that right now. But the nurse is scared that he's gonna put in for the moment. Huh? You ain't saying nothing. You look like you resting good in that chair. You sure you don't want to sit in this chair? Huh? You sure you don't want to sit in this chair?
No.
Okay, your neck gonna be hurt. You say your neck ain't gonna be hurt. Okay. What story you want to tell me today? You don't want to tell me nothing today? I can't believe you knew that doctor yesterday. Dr. Floyd. Did you know her? You said you knew her and her husband. You did. Did you used to go to her? Or you went to him?
I went here now.
Really? At Savannah Lakes or at McCormick?
Uh,
I'm telling you, he ain't gonna be back in time. I'm glad I only go to work at 1. I ain't gotta be at work till 1. I just told him 11:30 so he can get back by 12. Told you he ain't gonna show up on time. Told y'all, my daddy ain't come back on time. And I'm surprised she ain't fussing. Cause when he leaves, she be like, "Where's Rufus?" Like, I don't know. But she wanted to go outside today, y'all. But it's still cold. It's cold out there. It is cold outside. And I don't want her outdoor. And it's freezing out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be too cold out there for her to go out there. Mom, can I use some of your chapstick? I ain't kissed nobody. 51 child boobs. Probably about 40, 41 here. I ain't kissed nobody, okay? What you been doing, biting this chapstick? I just want to use a little bit of your chappy lip. So you want me to bring you your stuff home with me today? You don't even care right now, do you? You just sleepyhead. So that's what I'm. That's what we doing now. Just trying to make sure we have everything ready. So the best part she even told me was resting on the bed. She even told me where she wanted to go, how long she wanted to stay out. She told me everything. What you for? What you for? You need an annihilator or gum?
I will get them now later.
You want an annihilator?
Mm.
Okay. Can I have one of your annihilators too? I like you for you. How many annihilators you want? One or two?
Right here too.
Two? Yeah, I open them for you and put them on the thing. How about that? Because I know you don't like opening them. You always act like you can't open stuff. They go one. Give it a second. What did you do that for?
I don't know why you do that.
Because I can. And you be messing with me.
Oh,
You be messing with me. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing that. I would suggest if you have anybody who's older, who's suffering, you know, get your power of attorneys in order before they get to this point. Because what happens is different laws are different in places. Um, um, different laws are in place, different places. So, for instance, with my dad, already got his stuff already in order. It either got to be through a court order or a note signed by two doctors. And that's the hard part. Um, so that's the hard part. Finding the doctor's after it's done. You know. That's where I'm at right now. What you gonna do when I leave? You gonna sit right there?
I might.
You know Rufus gonna come in here and harass you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't harass me.
You right. You are right.
I just told him in the morning. You always have my sit right here, right up. Make me something.
He gonna come in here. He gonna harass you. He gonna harass you. Watch. As soon as don't call me at work. Talk about Rufus harassing you. He gonna be like, get in the bed. You going to sleep. Sit in this chair. Ain't he? Then what you gonna do? You gonna be in here fussing? It does all seem overwhelming. And you know what? It is overwhelming when you first start, but you got to get yourself organized. Again, take a deep breath and then work one thing at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's what it looks like. It looks like an elephant. And you got to figure out what your new normal is. For instance, it might take you a minute to figure out what help you need from people. For instance, I had to figure out what help I needed from people while we figured out what what we could and can't do. Um, Part of the help I know I need from people is my daddy needs some time to just go out and just decompress. Like right now, he's gone to the store to get him some lottery tickets. That gives him time to go out. He wants to go out and take the trash out. That gives him time to go out. Um, Mom doesn't want to stay in the bed all day.
I sure don't.
I know you don't. So I can't. You can't keep her locked up. What? That's inhumane to keep people doing what they don't want to do against their will. Um, and it's much better to have an ally than an enemy. Why make somebody an enemy rather than your ally? You gotta also, like I said, you gotta figure out what help you need without over asking for help. If you get what I'm saying, don't wear out your welcome is the best way to put it. So for me, um, I'm blessed because my aunt and my cousin and another church member came down at the time I needed them most. And Tracy, they came at the time I needed them most to step in. Um, I called my aunt. I'm able like to call my aunt at time and say, look, I'm at work. I'm stuck. Can you go down there and see what's going on? And she'll stop through. Or if like I gotta work at night, my aunt will say, I say, hey auntie, uh, can you go down and make sure that mom get in the bed? You get what I'm saying? And she'll say, oh okay, yeah. And she'll come down and get her in the bed for me. Give her a wash up. Um, Things that I know I'm not as good at. Sometimes you gotta hire somebody out to do it. I'm not as good as checking her body to make sure if she got skin breakdown and things of that nature. I utilize my cousin and my auntie for that. My auntie has done this for years, where she's done that, where she's worked with patients and things of that nature. And my cousin, she 20 years uh, uh, 20 years in the Navy as a corpsman, as a nurse. So guess what? I'm gonna utilize those skills, um, and I thank them that I thank God that they're able to help me with those type of things. Cause I don't know. There's no need of me trying to do certain things that I know I can't do. So yeah. What else? Certain organization things. I utilize my cousin for that because my cousin's a minimalist. When I say a minimalist, she's a minimalist. So she's gonna make everything as small as possible. So there's certain things that I utilize her to help me with. Y'all, she eating an alley over there. Is it good? She'll be eating her now later. Oh, Tracy, the chair. Tracy, ain't that the girl that had the thing with her? Anyway, y'all listen. I promise y'all, I'm at the point now. I'm gonna make sure that they have everything that they need to have. and that they're okay. I know y'all like, why she keep looking out that window?
Well, I told Barbara yesterday, I said, you know what?
Yeah, that was Tracy that made the chair. That was her. Yup. White girl Tracy for 2 counties over. That's my boo thing. So yeah, she came over on Friday. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was so lucky that Tracy was here.
I told her that if I thought about it, I called Chris and Chris to come try to look for the dog and the cat, because they don't know what it did.
You said what now? You would have called Tracy and Chris to come get the dog and the cat. You right, Tracy. Tracy is remember that time that I fell out back in my backyard when my leg was broke, and Tracy came for 2 counties over in the middle of the night to come help me find May May. No, Molly. She came to help me find Molly. Remember when I got electrocuted by the electric wire? Remember I got electrocuted by the electric fence and it knocked me out in the middle of the night? And Tracy came over and took care of me. She got me in the house, got me cleaned up, and went and looked for Molly.
Um,
Tracy a real one. She is solid.
she, I thought, I would have told her, look, y'all come and see y'all find my cat dog. I know it's Dawn's dog, my dog. Hold him. What's called she was supposed to get yesterday.
Who?
Oh no.
Dottie. Little Dottie. Little Dottie wasn't scared. Little Dottie wanted the french fries. Little Dottie was eating the french fries. Little Dottie was like, give me some more of the french fries. Little Dottie was eating the french fries. Little Dottie was tearing the french fries up.
Who was they? Below. Actually was shedding his thing.
You sure you don't want to get in this chair? I just asked you again. I ain't gonna bother you. You eat that candy. That candy must be real good. I'll make sure that I bring some more. I can get that at the store.
Anybody that ought to be selling a package of chewing gum?
I told you it was some chewing gum in there. I asked you if you wanted some chewing gum. You told me no. Maybe you wanted the Annihilators.
Yeah, I got what I put on
Yup.
there. Ay, 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 ay,
What you look like you about to get into something?
ay.
You are? What you about to get into, boo-boo?
The room is back here.
No, Rufus ain't there. He got 5 minutes. 4 minutes. You think he coming back? I don't think he gonna get back neither. And then he gonna be like, You know what I need to get him? I need to get him a digital watch, don't I?
They don't say they don't come.
He say everything ain't no count.
Thank you, yeah.
I need to get him a watch that'll talk to him. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah.
I still need to find my shoes.
We're gonna find your shoes. We're gonna find your shoes. Me and you. When I say we, I mean you and I.
Y'all gonna put my shoes on.
We're gonna put your shoes on. Where you going? You done bucked up now. That little nap did you all the good in the world, didn't it? You don't know.
Some white folks wipe their head with the hell out of the color folks.
What? Who? What? Who?
You see a lot of them.
So,
Oh,
Mama.
You see all them black people working, the white folks.
Mama, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Eh? They don't say you go get no answer.
They don't mean I'm gonna get an answer. What's your favorite song?
You got no favorite color.
I ain't say color, I said song.
ain't got no favorite son. All the favorites to me. All of them.
Who's your favorite child?
Only y'all.
What's your favorite number? I need a number for the lottery. Can you give me a 3-digit number that's gonna win tonight?
I can't tell. I keep telling you 824.
824.
You say you don't want to be
I'm going right to the store and play it today. I'm hoping that it win. If it win, I'm gonna give you all of the money. All right?
You wouldn't give me nothing.
I'm gonna give you part of it at
You
least.
gotta give me part of it. I just
You want
my-
$2.50?
I just want my money back that somebody was stole.
Ain't nobody stole your money.
Somebody got it.
Who got your money? Who got it? Who got it?
Somebody got it. It ain't him. I can't even buy
There
it.
goes some money right there.
Well,
Right there on that table.
ain't nothing over there.
Yes, it is. Look right there. In that book. There's some money in that book. You want me to show it to you?
Yeah.
There's some money over there. Ugh. Get some money over here.
Look, you go out.
Here's your money right here.
This ain't no money.
Well, it is
That's
some
all.
money.
That's all I already had that.
There's some money in here.
It ain't nothing in there. Not like was in that.
But
bank.
you told me you wanted $300, right?
How much you need?
It ain't $300. I ain't get the $300 yet. You want the $300 today?
Yeah, I need it.
All right. I'll go and get the $300 and bring it to you today.
I need to give Rufus some money.
What you need to get Rufus money for?
Cause
Rufus got money.
he always did that.
Rufus got money. Rufus don't need no money.
Where you get money from?
You ain't got to worry about it. You
I
got
ain't worried
money.
about it.
You got plenty of money.
I ain't worried about it.
Guess what? You got plenty of money, don't you?
I ain't got plenty, but I got some money.
You do have money.
I just don't want him to think that I'm. He said all the money I use is his money.
No, no. I've been using part of my money.
I ain't figured he would go to the bank and pick up the amount of money he wants. I told him I can do the same thing.
You can.
Everybody wants to keep on spending.
You right about that. You right, Mama. You right. You tell him. You told him, didn't you?
I sure did. Because shit, he ain't got no more than I got. I told him, man said you ain't had no credit. I ain't have but 25%, so you got to credit me.
You told him you got the credit. I know that's right. Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Just got to be credited me.
I have not made anything lately from sewing. I will be back to sewing. Right now it's just caregiving
He
mode.
always,
Yes, ma'am.
he always trying to make out he got so much just like me. Ain't got a pot. He said on the moon, throw it out.
Lick your tongue out. Let me see your tongue. Your tongue purple. Your tongue purple.
And when he goes somewhere, he don't know how to come back.
That's because he get out the house and he lose it. And he don't even realize I told him be back by 11:30. I told you he wouldn't be back by 11:30. He's so slow. He's slow as stagnant palm water.
Because he gonna do what he gonna do, not what he asked him to do. And
I do.
I asked him to do stuff. He looked at me like, you wanna go to the nursing home?
You ain't going to no nursing home.
I'm going there.
What you going to nursing home for?
That's why I asked a lot of times.
This the nursing home. This gonna be the nursing home. Till the day you die, you ain't going
I
nowhere.
ain't dying nowhere.
I know because you said you gonna stay around here till how old? You ain't gonna die until you 100 and what? 50.
What he wrote, the Pope man, he's a man. If you die with COVID. I said, who said I died with COVID?
Who said you died with COVID?
He did.
You ain't dying with no COVID. COVID, the last thing that'll take you out. And besides that, I keep telling him, I don't know why mean people don't die. God ain't ready for you, and the devil say he don't want you. You know that?
I don't consider myself mean.
You be mean sometimes. You be mean when you be fussing at me. And tell me you weren't fussing at me this morning. You going back to sleep? You not? Okay. It's like, kids that fight sleep. So yeah. Well, y'all, it's almost.
And then I sit here.
Uh-huh.
Just keep on reaching at.
Who keep reaching at you? What do you keep reaching at you for?
Why you keep reaching at me? I don't want you to fall and get hurt, and I gotta be responsible. Why am I gonna fall at?
But Mama, he just care about you. That's just showing that he
Well, I tell
care.
you what,
He don't want you to fall.
you waited too late.
He waited too late. No, it's all right.
And you all right with you, baby, they all right with me. How would you like a husband? And he gonna run out behind me every day gonna body.
I didn't. That's why I got rid of two. That's why I got rid of two husbands.
Oh, well, you did the right thing.
You told me you liked the first husband.
I did like Bill.
You told me you liked him. You liked him better than you liked me.
But I'm just saying, you gonna sit here and
The
read.
second husband died. The second husband died. You was about to say so smart. I see. I can hear your laughter. You was about to say so smart. What was you gonna say? You don't know. But whatever it was, it made you chuckle.
Dog was a nice person, but he was just, just like you.
He was slow, Mama. He did. He was a little slow. What about the second husband?
He was wasn't nothing slow about Doug. It was, what you call him slow? What's
Oh.
his name?
Who? Raheem.
Yeah.
Raheem was slow. Okay. Doug wasn't slow.
Doug was serious about what he was doing.
Well, he was in the army. That's what we did in the army. We were kind of serious about what we did. It's either you be serious about it or you might not make it back home from war. Daddy sure ain't coming back, is he? And if I call him, he ain't gonna answer his phone. You just smiling. That do your work. Your heart a world of good, ain't it?
He ain't gonna answer. See, that's why I be worried about him. When I call him and he won't answer, he being trying to be smart. I told him, you know what, you just being smart. I said, one of these days somebody gonna find your ass, somebody laying in the bed somewhere, just for foolishness.
I hope they don't find him laying up somewhere dead for foolishness.
That's what they gonna do.
I don't think I could take it.
And that's what they gonna do, cause he like to play.
He liked to play.
I ain't got no time. In a thing like that, and you done been through it, you don't want no parts of it.
Nope, you don't want no parts of it. When you been through somebody playing and they died?
I didn't say nobody praying.
I didn't say praying, I say playing.
I figured out the next one was playing.
Oh, that man that lived in that house
Yeah.
when you was a kid?
I figured he was playing.
He
What?
wasn't playing. That old man probably just didn't,
It was just time for him to go. That's all.
That man was 100 years old.
I bet you if I get on there and lay down, I'm gonna start peeing. But I'm gonna put a pamper on, a diaper or something.
You got one on. You said ain't no good.
I said it ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. What you want to put two of them on you?
I need to go.
Okay.
Man, as soon as I lay down, that one was saying,
Where you at?
who you talking?
You was supposed to be here, Daddy. Now I'm gonna be late for work.
Where is it? You see it?
No, he talking about I'm on my way.
See, that kind of stuff burns me up.
Me too. Y'all, my daddy out there in the street doing nothing.
Like he always do.
Talk about it. Hello. Talk about adios. Well, y'all, it's been about 2 hours on here. I thank y'all so much for visiting with me and Mama while she sleep, and I've been over here just talking y'all, holding y'all head. Thank y'all for visiting with me while I hold court a little bit.
Because I tell when I've been trying to talk to him, his mouth go out like that. What? I ain't said nothing, I ain't did nothing yet.
I understand, yes, ma'am. So y'all, thank y'all. As Mom always say, live, love, and laugh. As Dad always say, Lord, make us a blessing so we can be a blessing. You guys have truly been a blessing and visiting with me. And I thank y'all and I appreciate each and every one of you.
And see what I
Thank you so much, Belia. Mama, you gonna tell everybody bye?
What was your back?
You ain't gonna tell them see you later? You not? You not gonna tell them? Y'all, she said she ain't
What
telling
he
y'all.
said, what he
She said
does.
she ain't saying see y'all later. But I'm out.
Oh, you better wait till you get here.